of the semester is fast approaching, but the news never stops. This is the last semester for graduates, but it's also the last semester for Sacramento State President Robert Nelsen, as he'll retire in July.
Vice President of Student Affairs Ed Mills will leave Sacramento State after nearly 15 years. Mills will be leaving to serve as Vice President of Strategic Enrollment at Sonoma State University, according to a campus-wide email. Mills started at Sac State in 2007 to help the university reach its enrollment target, which hadn't been done so for many years.
Nelsen said, though his departure is a tremendous loss for Sacramento State, I know that the staff and administrators and student affairs will continue to provide outstanding service to our students. I am grateful that he will continue to serve students in the CSU at Sonoma State.
Nelsen announced that Dr. Jenny Murphy, Dean of College of Continuing Education, will serve as interim Vice President of Student Affairs until a permanent candidate is chosen.
Vice President for University Advancement Lisa Cardoza will also be leaving Sac State in July. In another email announcement from Nelsen, he said Cardoza will be the next president of American River College. Sharon Takeda currently acts as Executive Director of Annual Giving and Advancement Communications and will be interim VP for University Advancement.
Nelsen said in the email, Lisa has been a critical driving force in the transformation of Sacramento State. She has led university advancement through our overwhelmingly successful comprehensive campaign, raising nearly $239 million in support of students' knowledge and community.
Read Tara Tilby's story on the departure of Ed Mills and Lisa Cardoza on our website.
Sac State has been faced with a culture of sexual assaults on and around the university since returning to campus after the COVID-19 lockdown. Female identifying students have expressed that they don't feel safe walking alone or at night.
Third-year political science major Devin Savage said, "We come here to learn. We don't come here to fight off a rapist." She said she carries pepper spray and refuses to attend night classes because of the potential of finding herself in a dangerous situation.
In the last 3 months, there have been 4 reported assaults that took place on or around campus. This includes 2 assaults at Klamath Hall, one at the Hornet Commons, and another at American River Courtyard.
Chief of Police Chet Madison Jr. said this campus is safe at a town hall addressing the culture of sexual assaults on campus, though there is still a sense of unease among female students at Sac State. Savage also said, "Being a woman, I always have to stay on alert. I feel like a lot of male students don't feel that fear and don't recognize why we feel that fear or why women have that issue."
For more information about campus safety and how female identifying students have changed their routines to keep themselves safe, read Peyton Sorosinski's work on the subject on statehornet.com. Sac State Student Fashion Association brings the forces of nature to the runway with their elemental and environmental conservation theme.
An hour before the show, I feel fantastic. People seem confident and everybody's here. They all design together, and so it ends up being a cohesive show. So having these focal points of nature to draw from was very helpful for designers to have direction. The theme for the show are the elements of water, fire, earth, and air, in theme with Earth Week, and because I teach fashion sustainability, and it's just, once you are aware, it's not something you can walk away from. So then it ends up being incorporated in everything we do.
For my first fit for the tree fit, it definitely took me a while. I took inspiration from a tree, but to get these small pieces cut out was the hard part. I had to trace them one by one and then cut them out and then sew it onto the garment. So that was a process. That took me about like a month. And that's the same that happened with my my air outfit. I think it's actually really awesome. I didn't really know anybody until like now, and I think connecting with them, hanging out with them at rehearsals and hanging out in the back rooms, we're like a family, a huge community.
I actually got involved with Sacramento Fashion Week years ago as an intern, and I have a background in graphic design, and I just really didn't know where I fit. I was studying something else under family and consumer science, and I just kept coming back to fashion. In my family, my grandmother actually used to manufacture kids' clothes. I didn't find that out until I started the program. I mean, I'm learning so much about textiles and clothing and sustainability, and so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that we haven't had a fashion show like this. I mean, this is only the second year, and so I'm just grateful to be a part of it. I love the program.
Seeing that it was the forces of nature, I kind of wanted to keep my stuff sustainable and upcycling. So that's kind of the route that I ended up going with that.
I auditioned when they were hosting castings and everything like that. but also being in the fashion major department, that's kind of like, it's like everyone talks about it and being part of the club. So it's kind of like, okay, well, I'll join out and help out this year.
I like how it ties into Earth Day because I think it's really important. And I'm just really excited to also see like different literal aspects of the class that I'm taking in the show.
The fashion department is small, but it's mighty. It's got some of the best faculty and faculty who really care about their students, and you could see it tonight. You could see the pride. It was amazing.
So, listen, Rosanjeet was my designer. She was so sweet, so cool. It was like a fire theme, and the whole thing for it was like elements. So this was supposed to like represent like flames, and then this was like smoke. So I thought it was super cute, and I was honored to be a part of this. It was super fun. It was also like we're all like, kind of like, this is our first time doing it, so we're just all super nervous. Oh, there she is right there. Oh, she's literally a god.
In newsletter editor Garvin Hudson's column, The Big Picture, Hudson, a true believer, provided a passionate take on the newest release in the Batman franchise, flashing his skills as a wordsmith as well as a fanboy. The 2022 film, directed by Matt Reeves, stars Robert Pattinson as the Cape Crusader with supporting actor Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. Colin Farrell plays mobster Oswald, the Penguin, call a plot in the film.
I got you! I got you!
Warner Brothers also just confirmed a TV show is on its way, with Farrell playing the main character.
Hudson delivers a full scope of the film and an insightful analysis of Michael Giacchino's musical score.
Like Batman, in his Batcave, Hudson is right at home analyzing this material. Give Gavin's article a gander to see which theatrical portrayal of the Dark Knight is his best Batman of all time. Sacramento State's Salsa Logo Club taught salsa dancing at sundown. Spanish editor Mercy Sosa and diversity, equity, and inclusion editor Elizabeth Mesa attended to learn how to salsa the night away.
5, 6, 7. 1, suena! Basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, suena!
Students were invited to learn salsa wheel dancing during the demonstration on the top floor of parking structure 3 next to the well.
2, 3, go. 5, 6, 7. Good.
Salsa wheel dancing is like a clock with many, many hands. Everyone dances in a pair and follows the pair next to them. The leading pair dances right next to the last pair, creating a revolving circle of dancers.
Thanks for watching this broadcast. Our multimedia editor is moving on and wanted to say a few words.
A few words.
And with that, you're all caught up. Thanks for tuning in to the State Hornet broadcast. Student news without fear or favor.